Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with me, and I have another little project to share with you. This is just a little mini photo album. Whoops. And it has a belly band on it. Of course, you could put it together with a magnet if you wanted to. I just didn't, because if I throw it in my purse, I don't want it to get up beside my credit card or my phone or whatever and mess things up. But as you can see, when you open it up, you have just a cascade of places that you can put your pictures. It's very, very simple to make, but it would be a wonderful gift for Easter, Christmas, you know, whatever. You could just load it up with pictures for your family and friends. I think it's adorable. Of course, you could decorate it up any way that you want. I left mine a little bit simple because I am going to be throwing it in my purse when I get my grandbaby's pictures put on there. But that is it. It's simple and easy, and we will show you how it's done. Okay, for the cover, you're going to start out with a piece of paper that is 8 7/16 by 3 1/4. Okay? And then you're going to score that. Well, why is it I never can find my square? There it is. You're going to score this at 3 1/4, 3 3/4, 7 7 1/2. Oops. Boy, did I run off the line. 7 1/2. Okay. Maybe I didn't mess it up. Alright, that is your score on that. And now I'm going to go ahead and round my corners on this end, the end that has the closest score marks, because that's going to be your little part right here. So I'm going to go ahead and round those corners on that, because I think it makes it look cute and finished. Okay, and then you just fold. Alright, and now we're going to put our mats on. Now the mat for this part and this part are going to be 3 by 3. So you're going to need 2 pieces of your cardstock, not cardstock, but your designer paper at 3 by 3. If you want to mat it, if you don't, if you want to make it in just a particular color paper and not put any mats on it, then that's strictly up to you. But I'll give you the mat measurements anyway. Okay. Alright, and then I go ahead and put mats on these little pieces too. You don't have to. This just makes it look a little bit more finished to me. So if you do put mats here, you're going to need 2 pieces cut at 3 by 3/8. And it gives it a little bit more strength in there. So put another one right here, and this is in between your score lines. And I did not come up with this. I have seen these lots of times in the past. Just I haven't seen one in a while, so I wanted to go ahead and get one up. Now this piece mats this right here, and I'm going to go ahead and round those corners too, just so that it will match up. Okay, so there is our outside cover, all ready to go. Now for your inside, for your little pages, what you're going to need, and let me find mine. You're going to need 4 pieces of cardstock that measure, let's see, these measure 12 inches by 3 inches. So you're going to need 4 of these if you want your book to be full like mine. If you don't, then you don't have to make 4 of them. Just, you know, fill it up with how many sheets you want in there. Alright, on these you're going to score at 3, 6, and 9. So you're just scoring, making you 4 boxes on each one. So we'll score this 3, 6, and 9. 3, 6, 9. Okay, now I go ahead and pre-fold these, and you're just going to accordion fold them. Okay, and now you're going to take the end pieces like this, and you're going to glue the two of the ends together so that it'll be one continuous feed of these little accordion sheets. And you can use score tape for this or whatever. I'm just going to use my glitter glue because it holds really well and it dries quickly, so I'm just going to use that. Okay, so there's that fold. And now I'm going to need one right here, so we're going to put that one that way. Just make sure that you don't go over your score line, but that you get right up to it. Okay, so make sure that everything's folding correctly. Alright, and now looks like we need to put one on this side, so this way. So there are our pages all ready to go. I'm going to just reinforce the score lines on all of them because I added them together. So there we go. Now what we need to do, if you want to mat these, I like to mat mine because it just makes it look a little bit, you know, more finished, especially if you're using cardstock. And if you're going to mat these, your mats need to be 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. Two and 3/4 by 2 3/4, and then you just kind of center it up just like that. So I will probably fast forward this part and so that I can get all these mats on, and then I will be right back with you. Okay, so all the mats are on. Now on this last one right here, you really didn't need to put a mat on there. I did accidentally. And depending on which way you want your cascade to flow would be the different way that you would glue it down. And you're going to glue it on this part away from the little lip here where you scored that. I'm going to glue it on this end. So I think I want mine to go out that way, so I'm going to glue it right here. And like I said, don't put a mat on this one. I did, but it's okay. Excuse me, it will just reinforce it. And I'm going to use quite a bit of adhesive on here just so that it will not come off when all of my photos get in there. So on this, you just need to line it up. Just don't go over the score line when you line it up. And then press it down just for a little while until it catches, till your glue dries. And then there you have it, your cascading photo album. Now we will make the belly band. Now like I said, this can be closed. Oh, on this part right here, I was going to tell you, on this part, if you want to mat that, that would be another 3x3 mat. I don't want mine matted, but you know, it's up to you. I like putting the belly band on, but if you wanted to use a magnet, of course you could. Just put your magnet on before you put this cover on, this mat on right here to make it close. But the belly band is fine with me because if I throw it in my purse, then I don't have to worry about it, you know, messing up my credit cards or whatever. So the belly band needs to be, the bottom part, this part, needs to be 1 inch by 8 7/16. And then your mat for that needs to be 3/4 by 8 1/4. And go ahead and stick both of them together before you score them. That way you don't have to try to match up your score lines and that kind of thing. Okay. And then you're going to score this, and I turn it over on this side to score. You're going to score this at 3 1/4, 3 1/4, 3 7/8, 7 1/8, and 7 3/4. And I hope I got all those right. I don't have 8. I have 8ths on mine, but I don't have 16ths, and I'm used to looking at 16ths. And then just go ahead and fold. Okay. Put your little glue right here on the little lip. Put a little glue there, and then I just lay that back down and lay this down on top of that, and it should glue exactly where you want it. And then you have your little belly band, and let's make sure that it fits. If I scored it right, it fits. If not, then we will see. And it'll be a little tight to begin with because this is the first time you've put it on there, so just have to work with it a little bit. Oh yeah, it fits perfectly. So there you go, that is it. And like I said, you can embellish this up any way that you wanted. If you wasn't putting it in your purse, you could put a flower on there or just whatever. But I think they're super cute. I'm going to make quite a few of these. This is just some old paper that I have, old Echo Park that I have, and I'm going to make some of these up for some friends. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and we will be back to you today with a couple more videos. I hope you don't get tired of them, but I have so much to show and I missed yesterday, so I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.